Hello, I'm Dragos, and in this video we are going to take a look on how Claude 4 is working within Z. So if you don't know, Claude Sonnet and Opus 4 have been released and they are a lot better than the previous models already. Sonnet was some of the best model out there. It was a SOTA model, so state-of-the-art model, and from my point of view it did a better job than the Gemini 2.5 Pro one. And in this video we are going to see how it managed to create an Astro application from scratch. So I have here installed an Astro basic thing. I've tested this in the past with Z. I've tested this yesterday with Jules to create like a website from scratch for me. So in here I have the Z editor that has the agent mode right now. And in here I have the website. So basically it is started, it's using the Astro latest version. It has Tailwind configured and only that. So in packages you only see that you have only the basic things in here. And in the right side you have the details. So Claude for Sonnet and Sonnet Thinking. I am on the free plan right now from Z. I will extend it and we're going to go and start asking it something. So let me copy the prompt because I have it in here. Okay, so basically this will be the prompt. So I want him to let him know that this is an Astro website with basic things and the Tailwind setup for. And I want to create a solar panel company website that has a menu and footer, hero section, services sections, testimonial section, call to action, about page, services, contact page. And I want him to create a readme file, create a SVGs for everything in there. So I don't want to add my own images. I want him to create this to see how it's working. And yeah, I just tell it to be nice looking. And I'm curious to see what he's doing. You see that the context in here it's still 2000K. And the other thing is that the Claude for Sonnet, it has data from June 2025. So data is quite new, like you have in the Google Gemini. And let's see if this is working. I'm in the right mode with access to tools and everything. So Claude for Sonnet, let's go. I didn't even started it in here. This is the first time when I'm trying to work with it. I hope it does a good job and I have like a video to show you at the end with something that it's good. So yeah, right now it started reading the files. I'm curious to see if it does a better job than the other one. So the Claude Sonnet 3.7, it was very good with Z editor. I've managed to create like a website from scratch. So I decided to create the readme file. I will let him do that. Let's also follow what he's doing. Okay, I did the same thing yesterday with Jules. And yeah, I didn't create something that was looking nice. I mean, it was very outdated from my point of view. That's why I'm curious to see what Claude 4 is able to do. It has also newer data than 3.7, so it should know Tailwind CSS4 better and the other things. Okay. Let me activate again this. Okay. Yeah, the only thing that it did, it removed the import with styles for CSS. I don't know why he did this, but maybe he will add it at the end. Who knows? So right now, Z, it's working, it's cooking. It's creating everything for us. Okay, so it's created 4 files. And yeah, I mean, it's quite fast. And I think it's faster than 3.7 from what I'm seeing in here. And basically, in the free version of Z, you have like 50 calls that you can do monthly. So right now, this should be count only as one call because the tool calls are not counted in a Z agent, only if you activate the max mode. But again, I guess when you are reaching like 9 calls, it will ask you for a continue because it did a lot of calls, which I don't mind. Let's wait and see. Right now it's creating the footer. I'm curious to see if this will work out of the box. And what he's doing. Again, yesterday I've tried this with Jules. I didn't try this with Gemini in here because you can choose different models, you see, with Z. Okay, we have an error. Too many requests. Upstream, okay. Let this chill for a second. And I will ask him to continue. Let's see. Because of the tool calls, you were making a lot of requests to Claude. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let him rest for a couple of minutes. In the past I didn't had this. I guess they have implemented a rate limiting thing in here. You see that I have only one prompt that was used, the initial one. And yeah, I will wait for a couple of minutes to continue with this because we're asking Claude to do a lot. And that's why maybe he sees a lot of requests. So I've opened the documentation with the rate limiting, and you should have like 50 per minute like in the past, input occur per minute. So I guess I've reached this point. Output occur per minute. I mean, it's the same like Claude Sonnet 3.7 and I didn't had any problem. Of course, this is not from Z, it's from Anthropic. I wanted to see the Z1 should be even higher if you ask me. I don't know if you can search that. Let me. Okay, I didn't find anything about Z rate limiting, but I don't know, more than 5 minutes has passed. Let me ask these things to continue. And hopefully I will not get rate limited right now. Okay, right now it's creating the button, components UI. Card. Okay, so it moved past the rate limited. It's strange because in the past I didn't see that, and in case you have like a big project when you are doing a lot of tool calls and things like that, you will hit the rate limit a lot. Imagine that this is a new project and you see you don't have a lot of files that have been created lately in the project. So you see only a few files. But anyway, maybe they put it some limits because everyone will start using this right now to test it, and maybe they wanted to prevent this. So it's creating a hero, it's adding the SVGs directly in here, Yeah, I'm curious to see how it will look at the end. I will not uh, I will not check the code correctness because the SVG should have been stored in an asset folder or public, but I didn't tell him that. I need to be more specific. So right now it's going to services. Again, it's creating the SVGs directly here for the services. Yeah, consultation, commercial. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how good it is. But it's very fast to see in here that you have like very good speed. Because these are quite big files, as you have the SVGs directly in here. This is something that I should have clarified him, just to put the SVGs in public and fetch them from there. But anyway, I'm more curious to see if this project will work out of the box and how it will look like. Testimonials. Let's see. Okay. I will try to use an image, which I don't really have. Rating. Video testimonials, okay. Let's see. And again, right now, 10 files have been created or edited. And right now the context is 31K from 200Ks. Basically, in Z you don't have the full 200Ks. You have only 120K if you're not using the max mode. The max mode it has the 2000K. At least this is what was happening for the other one projects. Okay. The good thing that right now you see only one prompt usage. I guess we should have like two, because I've asked him to continue and you were rate limited 2 times, so you should have 3. Okay. Projects. So yeah, it's creating a lot of things for the website. That it added like 6 projects. SVGs with the sun. Project info. Okay. It's the good thing is that, for instance, in Astro it added all these things in the beginning in here and not directly into the code, because you can fetch them from everywhere in this way. So he's doing good things. Okay. 500 lines of code in here. Okay, project, it's finished. Okay, call to action. Let's see. It's a quite big call to action. Okay, secondary button, background. Okay, again, it's using the props. Okay. Index page. We should be reaching the end. Layout. Still, it didn't import the Tailwind. I'm curious to see. I will add it manually. I will not ask him to do that. To fix it. In case it will not work. Okay, it's creating the about page right now. Yeah, because I asked him to create about and services page. Okay, sections, services, pages, index. Then I think that he's creating components from some of the things like the button, like the card, that the CTA. See that it's adding some team members in here. Yeah, I mean, you have a lot of code that has been written with this prompt. Mostly, you just need to stay and watch him write, but it's very fast. Okay. Okay, it finished with about, I don't know, contact maybe, services, okay. Services, I guess this thing. And here you have the ID with icon. Okay, there are a lot of details about the services. And right now we didn't reach a limit yet, so you see that the context has increased to 55k. Okay, questions, it had the FAQ section. This thing, what it is, process. Nice. I think it will make a very good services page. Okay, it moved to the layout, title, description. Yeah. It speeds up the code very fast. Okay, I guess this will have more than 500 lines again, because you have a lot of services and things in the beginning. Benefit process. Nice, so it's very easy to work with Z AI agent. You just tell him what to do and he will do it for you. Okay. Yeah, it is too long, so it just tell that it will continue in the services page. So 500 lines, it's the limit, output limit. Okay, it finished with this contact page. This should be the last page, and this should not be that that heavy. Shouldn't have that many details. I just need a contact form and some details about the company. Should have like 200 lines of code maybe. So you see in here you have 65k. The not so good part is that you have the same number of context. So 200 case, it would have been to increase it to at least 500 or 1 million. Okay. It had hard-coded all the details of contact. In here, program, emergency contact. It is doing very complex things. And yeah, you are reaching the limit to 500 rows already. Nice. Showroom, okay. Google map. Why choose us? Okay. Again, it reached the limit and it will continue. I hope it didn't. Mess anything in here, because in here you see that the description and title is not good. Enable max mode, and I will just tell it to continue. I think we should have some problems in here with this contact, because when he started again, I think he... Okay. Let's see. So I have to prompt usage, so in case you have an error, it will not charge you a prompt. Z will not charge you, which is very good. Okay, he's doing a lot of things in the Tailwind CSS. Finished. Layout, okay, it's updating the layout right now. Okay, it's importing the global CSS, so it did this at the end. Images, okay. It's adding the favicon. The default image when you share things. If you're checking it here, you have a lot of things that have been modified. These have been created, this has been modified. Okay. It tries to do something on the contact page right now. I guess it's reading the contact page again. A lot of things done here. Okay. Let's see. Okay, it's checking to see that it's building okay. So it's this is the error. Very nice. It tries also to see if has any errors. He knows what needs to be done with Astro to have this thing working. Because you see that in here we had also the error. So it's reading again the hero. It's very fast. The other components, okay, maybe the button was not inserted in other component. We're reaching the limit. 120k. Found the issue, testimonials. Good. Don't have the error anymore. 200. It's building correctly, which is a good sign. Perfect. Yeah, so it also ran npm run dev, but I already had this in there. So let's go and check to see what he managed to do. Okay, Solar Pro. So basically this is the website. Oh my god, it's looking beautiful. So you see, I didn't provide him what he needs to use for images. So you see in here that you have a nice logo for this Solar Pro. You have a nice menu, which is very good. You have a button with animation. You have the header that it remains sticky. You have a very good design in here, trusted by these companies. So you have a very nice hero from my point of view. It's quite clean. You can also do, I guess, no, it's just an arrow on our services, and the services are looking nice. I mean, they are just standard things, but the design is quite clean and it kept the color structure. In here you have the nice animation, and yeah, right now they're not pointing to anything, but you see that we have the details and we have the animation when you are loading. So this is the install process. Again, it's looking very nice. Ready to start your solar journey. Okay, in here you're pointing to the contact and services. Okay, let's our portfolio. Okay, very nice portfolio. Of course, you need to add your own image in here. And also these things are working. You see that they are filterable and you can filter to them. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it looks very, very well. Okay, future case study. It created like everything for us in, I don't know, 25 minutes. Okay, there's a solar journey, and this is looking quite nice, and this is what is the process, I guess, with the timeline. Again, it's looking very good, ready to see your project. Okay, view projects in here, and these are the customers' reviews, and they are looking very nice, again, with nice animation. Stories, this is for videos. This is looking again very good. And call to action. Ready to switch to solar energy. And yeah, this is the call to action. And yeah, I mean, it looks quite good. Footer, again, it's very nice with the logo details. You have the social media quick things. You have the options to subscribe. So yeah, I mean, it's very good. And it's looking incredibly well. And here you have the about page, our vision, our mission, okay, our values. Again, they're looking very good. Journey, again, you have a very good design in here. And again, the call to action, which is the component, very good. About us, design, services. Again, free consultation, call now. The phone number, and these are the services, service details, okay. Service details, and here with some of the things. Again, these are looking quite good. Again, you have the process in here. Frequently asked questions that are looking quite good. And you have animation, and this is the call to action. And let's see the contact page. Again, get your free consultation, nice contact form, get in touch with the details, emergency support, very nice. Service areas, where, nice. And in here you have a nice contact form with all the things that you need. So yeah, click visit our showroom. Okay, why choose? Good. On the call to action. So yeah, it's looking surprisingly well, I think, this. And yeah, I mean, you see that with Z you can build this for free. I don't using their plan, and yeah, I mean, with just a prompt you can make it even more specific. You can use Claude Sonnet to start creating your projects for you. Right now you just need to deploy it. So I have a team that it's already started, and I want to see how it will improve the design next. So yeah, this is Claude 4 Sonnet with Z agents. I hope you enjoyed the video, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.